Snacks TV, your best track for some of Bejimre. Na ye the update in Saka Ghana Haniamon and Yemfat Nina Emra MS some more. The better must say money at Namoshe. Now quickly no, ye be call a yet Nana Kwame Bidiako, aka Jacob Freedom Caesar, or no answer ni Dimbako a cheddar. Now Cecilia Menoka say, ye didn't the update at Bremo, says Cecilia only Azad Cola of Cola Holdings, Kota share send dying at a war Osu, yet number 1, Osu Oxford Street. Yenko na yenko GFM free nsem because of loan ho nsem na kwame bedi akode nsem no court senka Ghana ha ye de by my high court emma order say omonhwe na UK court judgment omo de ba ye say Cola Holdings betimi abe take over Osu number 1 Oxford Street a ewo Osu no building ya etwagu ewo screen sisui high court share say court I wo UK Ashe Cola Holdings say because of say a car a daho 14.9 million I was said na kwame bedi akon etua a ontua yenti no as Cola Holdings omun take over with number 1 Oxford Street na kwame bedi akon so the court say nkomo hwe na Accra High Court ni sha wa hye say Cola Holdings omun take over no omun enyi emfemfiri hono because ohun say said your mo epeso mo giska no e won ho no ohun evidence bi as Cola Holdings and as Azad Cola we tua part of the loan no mo koji wo International Finance Corporation for no no ohun say we tua bi eji won pene mo me take over Cola ni dan a e wo eye Osu no na enumu e na court bogu ye na court bogu ye no wasan so the appeal for the akọ na appeal for the akọ no judgment aba still na court no ejina baby ojina say dabi ensemo a eye nana kwame bedi akonde abedan court say anka sesia me no ka say anka omon restraining Azad Cola any Cola Holdings omo take over omo ba be take over number 1 Oxford Street Osu no omo ba be take over no enka omo fa injunction to so nanka omo ntwen so kakra until say appeal a wasade akọ say yembo Ghana Accra High Court ni sha o share say yem Cola Holdings go take over number 1 Oxford Street no omo embo ntungu enje say o the appeal no the akọ no person komo man injunction no fam to so say now he can still operate number 1 Oxford Street whilst the appeal eno ebeko so e wo court na sisi am no ka say court no e the judgment aba na emu nsem no nyina kire say still na no omo entimi emma Cola Holdings omu hold one with the taking over of number 1 Oxford Street there be they can go ahead and take over after say appeal no be koso no say appeal no betimi abo high court Accra High Court and seminar to agudia then fair enough then Nana Kwame Bediako can still take over number 1 Oxford Street but enyes hadia na che say still na no Nana Kwame Bediako in as much as say appeal no koso no Cola Holdings will take over number 1 Oxford Street. Now, this is the judgment on your screens. And that's ruling on motion on notice for injunction pending the final determination of appeal. And ruling on motion on notice for injunction. Engineer Nana Kwame Bediako person the injunction and to Accra High Court. Nisha almost share say. Cola Holdings then go take over number 1 Oxford Street no nanka omo pese omo di injunction to so ansana omo awie appeal nti omo wie appeal no still na Cola Holdings can take over then they take over but then this is the judgment a free court aba the ruling is in respect of a motion on notice filed by the respondent and the whole screens so filed by the respondent judgment a debtor applicant the applicant into the other canon the applicant no na kwame bedi akon and the call yes say injunction to so the application is supported by an affidavit sworn by the applicant together with a supplementary affidavit filed pursuant to leave of the court granted on 5th February 2026 and a statement of case. The respondents resisted the application relying on an affidavit in opposition, a supplementary affidavit in opposition sworn by Tata Kosi Foliba and a supplementary statement of case filed on 5th March 2026. I have also heard oral arguments from counsel for the respondent and from counsel for the applicant. Now let's look at the background. Background on them say you didn't kind ede enho ensem bebre ede abremo. Ni nyina ene say Nana Kwame Bediako ene Azad Cola omo ebie company a no mo friend Kensington properties ana enumu eno mo besi number 1 Oxford Street enti omo koji sika wa International Finance Corporation for ho sika na omo koji ye no Azad Kola de wom ne shares wom because 50-50 Azad Kola de wom ena Nana Kwame Bedi Akon so de wom Azad Kola etua ne de enti na kasa Nana Kwame Bedi Akon wa betua ne de wentua ena Azad Kola kotua ye, but then there were penalties on it. And they say, I mean, Azad Kola is still calculating the amount and Nana Kwame Bedi Akon has to pay to International Finance Corporation. And no any the background that you bet me the Amamusisi. Now the applicant's case. The applicant's case grounds from the affidavit and the statement of case are essentially in three folds. Tiniema miensa na Nana Kwame Bedi Akon at the court. First, that the appeal against the refusal to set aside the registration raises arguable points of law and is not frivolous. Secondly, that the court ought to exercise its discretion so as not to render the appeal nugatory. And then, particularly because the respondent is a foreign entity with no traceable assets in Ghana, such that where the judgment sum to be paid and the appeal later to succeed, the applicant will have no recourse for recovery. Or the Nsamna court say injunction to so why? Because Ohuni say said your omu esi edi asem no eyesikasem ena aba ne eka entinsen at this point no ko hu ne senka yenko ne say na Kwame Bedi Akon 14.9 million metua say na metua no na omaka ho asem ti hu ne say judgment ayede aba say Kola Holdings omu take over number 1 Oxford Street no endimu. Then the second one so and so or the buyer or say court no omo enhwe na omo make sure say omo the injunction ebe to Kola Holdings fa omo kwakofa edan no because fanisen ke dan ni mpo no asase no omo je e na omo bu ato agu a sesi no ya she Kola Holdings senka omo nkobu number 1 Oxford Street omo mbuntungu enti say yakoya appeal no nese na Kwame Bedi Akon wini a na who is going to erect the building again enti eno any ehon ensemo a sisi ameno ka say omo ediako. That is the second part. And the third part so ne say omo kan nsem ni wie na say bibia ekoto se de e wo say eto a say e wo say Kola Holdings omo epata na Kwame Bedi Akon a omo ni landed property bia wo Ghana ha ana omo ni bibia wo Ghana ha omo betimi e de ama na Kwame Bedi Akon eti eno ene the third case enti osi emfa injunction and to Kola Holdings take over no so said the beya omo ya appeal ni wi a then they know what to do. Now respondent no so nsem on so the buyer or say the respondent opposes the application or no dey say on tiase ema yenje eye ensem no said you musi e kan no on tiase mo munye ne sa ema no enyeye because ono so e de say it contends that the ruling refusing to set aside the registration is presumed correct and reserved, and that the applicant has demonstrated no merit in the appeal capable of grounding a legal right worthy of protection. It denies that it has no traceable assets in Ghana, pointing to security interests registered both at the Central Registry and the Lands Commission. And someone Nana Kwame Bedi Akon kire mu say the respondent Azad Kola of Kola Holdings only property bia wo Ghana ha no say enye sa nete na o property wo Ghana ha almost omo register they have a collateral with the collateral registry at Lands Commission, and so they have something there in case it goes wronger they can find ways to repay Nana Kwame Bedi Akon back. And see and some no dey bebre na ni nyina mu no ye behwe bebe be kwakosi because see no Nana Kwame Bedi Akon or the nsam no in fact the first one I call UK no omo edit ya no second one so a de Ghana ha say no ye really say Kola Holdings may take you over no omo ampene till ene am no kase ya still na akwakoye twema mentwe Accra High Court e the order by say Kola Holdings should go and take over. And on the appeal call ye appeal no maboagu still almost at the appeal for frako and no one some say judgment taba na the judgment ni na abakwa ko wie ne say court no agiatum say omo entimi empene emma omo ntimi empene emma eye Azad Kola and say Nana Kwame Bedi Akon ni nsem o de aba no omo agitum a enye ye because e wo so no so ye bibi te say se ya me no ka say Omuti asye say Kola Holdings should hold on with the takeover. They can hold on. But time I had appeals and someone you should know, say, Azad Kola, any Kola holdings, they are losing out. And to say, you can't appeal new winners still now Azad Kola winia. What is Nana Kwame Bediako Ebeye Ediama Azad Kola Nicola holdings? Now, the application or the bar court no, be anywhere a woman say, yes, indeed, what ya say, you did appeal no, na say injunction no take place. Na say you did appeal ni we, na say Kola holdings winia. What is Nana Kwame Bediako going to do for all the period or losing out to take over number 1 Oxford Street? Enti court no so hwe mo no mu said that be and someone Nana Kwame Bediako ede aba no enya de se omo agitumu a ehye nti se am no ka say de ensam no edoso pa omo aboni nyina ede atoagu enti se am no ka say still on your screens are the some of the footages from number 1 Oxford Street and number 1 Oxford Street and the wall screens no so na siam no ka say akwakoye twema mentwe a ye be say the next asema ye betene say CCA the American say police for near say military or whatever, they will back Kola holdings na omo akono omo akwakwa ko take over. Enti ehun ensem na yede ema mo court nsem ne de na eye bebre but then say de betimi abon tofa kakra de amamo na ya abon tofa de amamo no na Kwame Bediako on pese ye be take over be wie no be wi ni case no na afedi o sa akwaje a akwakoye asem ana asa ni gie mu mpo no the period that Kola holdings take over no ono so lose out na Kwame Bediako so empese Kola holdings be take over enti o the injunction aba the injunction no na court si omo anyi ntum sa ema no enye ye because say Kola holdings and take over na appeal no koma Kola holdings a what is Nana Kwame Bediako ebeye ede ama Kola holdings enti eno ehun ensem de bebre se o de ka na yesi ebeji sika na giana omo ebeji nti se am no ka say Azad Kola holdings ehun ensem bi na yede ama mo nti ye heard the next step of the court and as a security agencies our Ghana have what is going to be their next step and as a debut and on betimi aye ede afa nsem we ehun yebeto ansem no so na ye the updates no ede abremu a yebeko honorable Abena Osei Asari MP for Etiwa East ono anso so na eye chairperson edema public accounts committee she's a chartered accountant na odinsem aba betudwa Mokai said democracy under threat demonstration a course so among for do na ne kasa impening for MPP impening for do na ne kasa na ma mi so de nsem tudwa na okasa fa